Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hi. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put my laptop up here. Oh, what did I just disconnect? Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, yeah, but... Sorry, you guys. I'm doing this from my laptop. There you go. Hello. I'm juggling a lot of stuff here. I sure am. Hello. Hello. Oh, my hand's disconnected. That's okay. I can use this hand. Happy New Year's Eve! Hello! I am in space. I think I have an echo, don't I? Sorry, hold on. There's a little bit of an echo in space. Oh my god, there's a huge sushi behind me. Oh my god. Ooh, what the heck? There you go. Hello everybody. Today is the last day of 2025. And Monet, you groovy, funky, retro, cutie, Monet, Dazzle! I am broadcasting to you from space here, outside of planet Earth. I am witnessing every New Year's happen at the same time. As they happen, seeing the celebrations year-round. However, I, Monet, have my own challenge. In the year 2025, I, Monet, tried to eat. I tried to eat 2,000 pieces of sushi in 1 year. However, I was not strong enough. I wasn't able to do it. Sorry to spoil the stream so early, but I wasn't able to do it. 2025, I am currently at 1,600 and 86 pieces of sushi. I tried, and so today, on the last day of the year 2025, I, Monet, will take one last push. One last push towards a noble goal of 2,000 sushis in 1 year. Today, we have a little bit of a freak stream going on. You'll be hearing surround sound sushi, as well as a sushi camera. We are here in the sushi universe. as you can see behind me. Except I can't see my hands. Ah! Because everything just falling apart. As you can tell, this is not an ASMR stream. There's no way you're eating 2,000 pieces. Fucking watch me. Fucking watch me. You don't know who you're messing with. Well, I'm a little laggy, but I am very hungry. Imagine if you finished the year with 2,025 pieces of sushi. I tried. Hello! I tried. Anyway, I am very hungry. And I have before me, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 pieces of sushi. Where did I say I was at before? Like 1684, something like that. So, by the end of the stream, I should be at about 1,700 pieces of sushi. I will be clearing 1,700, and unfortunately, oh my gosh, where'd my camera go? Ooh, ah, sorry, I'm floating in space. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh, oh. Unfortunately, I couldn't complete the 2,000 challenge. And, well, you know what? Before we start talking anymore, let's eat some sushi. Can you see my camera? Can you see it okay? Can you see my chopsticks? Can you see it? Can you see it? Nice and clear? Yeah? Yeah? Awesome. So, the first piece of sushi. Give me a little piece of ginger ale. Oh, beautiful. The first piece of sushi of today is eel. Unagi. Oh my gosh, my camera. Ooh, sorry. Cameras are a little hard to control in space here. I'm just kind of floating through space here. Alright. Today I am using my favorite little cinnamon roll chopsticks that I've gotten kind of scuffed up. Oops. Oops. Alright. Cheers. It was the best. Itadakimasu. So today I have some eel, I have some yellowtail, I have some salmon, I've got a little bit of spicy tuna roll, and a little bit of rainbow roll. Bon appetit! Bon appetit. So we've got a lot of sushi to eat, so I'm gonna start eating. However, I wanted to talk about, oh, this piece is falling apart. I wanted to talk about in the new year, in the past year, everything. I wanted to just discuss everything that has happened in the year. The things I want to see happen in the new year, you know? Did you call me Food Mama? What's up, Food Mama? Huh? Oh, here, I realize one of them is not loud enough here. Sorry, my computer fan is gonna be kind of loud. That's what space sounds like. That's what space sounds like. I have a bajillion things plugged in right now. So, drunk of eel already. I saw some eel. Really, I really like eel, so I want to save it for like later. You know, like last. For last. So tell me, Tabemonos, what is your final meal of the year? The spicy tuna roll is not that good. It's okay. If you're eating your Christmas leftovers, I didn't eat any leftovers this time. My sister kept my salad leftovers. My pasta salad that I make. With pizza? Hell yeah. Tom Yum seafood hot pot with rice noodle, salmon, squid, and shrimp. Holy moly. Chewy chips salad. Gonna go eat fancy. You gonna go eat fancy? Kimchi fried rice, bibimbap? Oh. See, you guys are feeling kinda Asian. Kinda Asian today. Brazilian barbecue, damn, you guys are eating so good. Damn. Well, I'm joining you with chuchi. I'm gonna eat the last of the spicy tuna roll because it's not that good. Oh my god, there's a big sushi here. Oh, I'm flying. I'm flying. Pulled pork, bacon wrap, beef bits, mac and cheese, and beer. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so jealous. Here, can you guys see all the sushi around me? Look at this. I'm in sushi space. See, there's some sushi coming my way over there. I think right there is good. Yeah. Sushi space. How can you breathe in space? I'm built different. Hey, you know what? I want some salmon. I want some salmon. I have space links. It's fine. It's like, oh. Oh, my camera. It's fine. I'll do it like this. You know, doing a stream like this is really silly. I don't really know if the ASMR mic adds anything to it, aside from just hearing all the little details, right? Like this. Oh my god, there's sushi approaching me. Help! It's trying to run to me. Oh, I think I'm flying away from it. How is it? You know, I gotta be honest. It's not bad, but it's not. Oh, big sushi. Ah! It's not bad, but it's not incredible. And you know, that leads me to what I wanted to talk about, right? This year, I ate the most sushi in a single year, probably that I've ever eaten in my life. Oop, no! No, okay, get back on there. Get back on there. The truth is, however, that the vast majority of the sushi I had this year was not very good quality. A lot of it was kind of, you know, it wasn't the most incredible sushi. I had a lot of low quality sushi, and it made me realize that this year I ended up going for quality, or quantity rather. Quantity over quality. I focused on cost performance, you know. And I had a lot of sushi this year. I had really good sushi. I had really bad sushi. I had supermarket sushi. I had fancy sushi, you know. I had funny sushi. I had unfunny sushi. Looking back at my year of sushi, I want this roll. Hold on. I think one of my favorite things this year that I ate was I got to eat the whole live Kura Sushi collab. And I got to eat the Gigi Murin sushi roll. I gotta say, it was really good. It was super good. It was super good. And I ate so much because I wanted to get the silly little like towel that they give you. I wanted to get the silly little towel with the whole life girl serving you sushi. So sure enough, I got it. Did any of you guys get to try it? Korea sushi's expensive though, so it's like, you know, it's rare to go there, you know? No. Cheers. I know I won't be able. Oh, it was like in the summer. Something like that. Come on. back to oh, Happy New Year! Oh my gosh, big sushi just flew by. It's right there. Do you see it? I can't move the camera. Ah! Oh, you can't see it. It's right in front of me. Here. Oh, there he goes. I'm flying. Oh. There he goes. The best sushi I had this year. I think I got to have like bluefin toro. It's like tuna, bluefin tuna, but toro is like the fatty cut. You know, I love salmon, but that's only because it's really hard to find good tuna in the States, I feel like. However, if I was in Japan, I think salmon would be my third favorite. My top favorite would be yellowtail. And then second favorite would be tuna. Tuna in Japan, it's different. It's just so much better, you know? Salmon are very common around here, so it's easy to get good salmon here, right? What's my sushi count? I've eaten 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces so far, I think. Right. Yeah, I think I've eaten 8 pieces so far. Sounds something like that. Do you guys put soy sauce on your eel? I feel like it's already saucy enough. You know? I feel like it doesn't need soy sauce. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, not on eel. It's already saucy. Never had an eel before. It's really good. If you ever get the chance, it's cooked. When you get eel, it's cooked. So if you're like a sushi beginner, right? Then I recommend it, cause it's like it's good if you're not really into the idea of the raw fish part of sushi, right? No, this one's breaking. Look at this stupid little California roll that broke. Anyway, speaking of shitty little California rolls, I'm going to put some soy sauce in them so it doesn't taste like much. Speaking of, bro. Pro sushi license is granted to you when you can eat salmon eggs by the spoonful. Oh my god, that's me! I love Ikuda. I think, how do I describe this? You know how a lot of people really hate slimy texture stuff? And they don't like raw fish, they don't like natto, they don't like slimy texture stuff. I think I might be the opposite. I think I really like slimy texture stuff. I know that sounds really weird, but I really like it. I don't know. I like the slimy stuff. Saying I like the slimy stuff sounds awful. Sounds really bad. But for example, I really like natto. I love natto. I could eat natto all the time. I want some ginger. Do I like okra? Yeah, okra is good. I like fried okra. Fried okra is really good. Alright. The yellowtail today looks alright. I should have gotten higher quality sushi today, but kinda, it's a holiday, you know? I just took what I could get. Sad looking yellowtail? I know, dude. This is... it's tough. It's tough. But this is the kind of year that I had, honestly. And this sushi... Oh, they didn't season the rice at all. This sushi is symbolic of the year I had in 2025, you know? We're like, it's good. And I had a lot of good things, right? But it wasn't super duper stellar, you know? There was a lot of good, but there's a lot of bad this year too. And I think the general consensus with everybody I talk to is that like 2025 was a shitty year. I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, was it a good year for you? Or was it a shitty year for you? You know? What do you think? I think it was okay. Like, I think it was a mixed bag. It was pretty bad for you. I'm declining to comment, I see. Good as a start and the second verse sucked. Absolute crap. Oh no, mostly bad. See, like, this sushi is symbolic of my year. Still good, you know, acceptable. But I think the bad things that happened this year made me appreciate the good parts more, you know? Made me appreciate those things more. Because there are a lot of shitty things, like, I mean, I think about this year, right? And it's like, I got to perform all over the US, you know? As a DJ, I feel like this is the year that Monet, the DJ, like, really took off, you know? Like, I feel like this is the year where, like, my DJ stuff really kind of, like, started going seriously, you know? Played a lot of really good, big shows. I really wanted to play off-kai this year, and I did, and that was awesome. You know, to get to be the VTuber DJ playing off-kai, very, very big honor, you know? Super awesome honor. It was awesome. And then all the different shows I did, you know, I got to play in California, in Seattle, in Texas, in Atlanta, in Washington, D.C., all over the place, you know? And then I got to finish the year with an incredible show, playing on the same lineup as, what was my hand doing? Playing on the same lineup as Vanbox, VGR, Moe Shop, you know? I played to a crowd of 4,000 people. I'll never get over that. I will never get over that. That's crazy. Just the ocean of people for that show. But you know what? If I really kind of like reflect on it, I think I could have done a little bit of a job, you know? There were a lot of times where I just kind of showed up, you know? I feel like there was a lot of times where like I didn't deliver my best. I just kind of delivered good enough, you know? I feel like, you know, my hands. I feel like I delivered good enough. But there's only a couple times this year where I can say like, yeah, you know, I wish I could have like delivered better, you know? I wish I could have done a little better. Instead, I just kind of gave good enough, you know? And I think I learned this year I learned that like good enough is good enough, you know? Good enough is fine. Oh. Maybe my standards are just really high. And it's like, it was my first time ever really like performing to this level, you know? Yeah, I performed in 2024, but this year I performed to like much bigger stages, much bigger shows, stuff where like, you know, where I really should have like given it my 110%. And some shows I did, right? I feel like for a lot of stuff I did give it 110%, right? Like I feel like I did bring my A game to some things, but then I started getting tired and I started getting more tired, you know? And I want to say by like the second half of the year, I just kind of started like piling on the stress, you know? Like these shows, oh, I got a burp. Oh my god. No. I'm sorry. Like these shows were like, I would stress out so much over it. I would like stress out night and day for like a whole week of like, what am I gonna play? Like, I've been playing the same songs too often, blah 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 blah, you know, like, what song am I gonna start with? What vibes am I gonna have? Like, if I play too much of this genre at like an otaku show, are people even gonna like it? You know, like, what if I play this song and it's lame, right? Things like that. Things like that. And yeah, so that's why I think good enough is good enough, right? Good enough is good enough. But you ever just get this feeling that you need to like polish yourself up, you know? Or like the feeling that like it's time to step it up, you know? Like, I climbed this high in 2025. So now it feels like now I gotta go even further in 2026 to really hone my craft, right? And in 2025, I started saying that, I don't know where I picked this up from, but I started saying a lot in 2025 that like the meaning of life is to like just hone your craft and get really good at what you like doing. Like that's the best thing in life, you know, to just get really, really, really good at the thing that you really like doing. That's the best thing in life, right? And so, you know, because I had so many good enoughs, I want to elevate it, you know? I want my good enoughs to become like the minimum standard. Does that make sense? I don't know if anything I'm saying is really making sense to anybody right now, but okay. But I want my good enoughs to become like the ground standard. And then from then on, my 110% to be even better. Even better, you know? You just have to go up and 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 up, you know? I'm talking too much and not eating enough. Let's eat some more. I'm eating too slow here. Oh, I learned a lot of lessons this year. I learned a lot of lessons this year, and I learned the importance of like really relying on people, allowing myself to get closer to people. Like, you know, and by that I mean like I'm somebody that has like, I have my walls up a lot, you know? And so it's hard for me to like work in a team sometimes, cause like I don't open up, you know. And you kind of need to open up to work in a team a little. And this year, I feel like I opened up a lot more, and it's a really lovely thing because you can grow a lot closer to people. But this year, I also learned what it's like to kind of like, what's the right word here? Like, I learned this year that some people will be completely willing to kind of like toss you aside for their gain. You know what I mean? That sounds a little too like sounds a little too severe, you know? It sounds a little too dire, but I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it, you know? I really don't know how to explain it, but it's just kind of like sometimes you decide, okay, finally I'm going to put my trust, you know, in people. And then they just kind of, you know, they just kind of use it. No, using it is not the right word. It's a really complex feeling, you know? It's a really complex feeling. And this year was full of complex feelings like that. I don't think using or whatever like that is the right word. I can't think of the right words here, but I guess the best way to put it is that I'm somebody that has my walls up a lot, right? And this year I saw that it can be really nice to tear those walls down myself, but then also learned that those same people who helped you take those walls down can be the same people that make you build the walls back up twice as strong. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You know? I think that's a better way of putting it, you know? It's a better way of putting it. I don't know. Generally, I'm somebody that believes that everybody is, for the most part, good. That everybody wants to do good, right? And I understand that people have to do things for themselves. But sometimes people really will just, you know, like it just hurts, you know? It hurts. I also learned, kind of like on a different side, is I learned for better or for worse the importance of just like smiling and nodding, you know? Just kind of like accepting your fate and just kind of like smiling and nodding, and just you just keep trucking, you know? It's just I don't want to make it sound that dramatic, because it's not, you know? It's you know, it's just complicated feelings, you know? It's complicated feelings that you don't really get to feel until you are willing to like open up to people, you know? Yeah. But yeah, this year I definitely learned the importance of just like smiling and nodding. Mostly with my family, but just kind of like in a lot of things in life. Dude, these chopsticks fucking suck. I can't grab anything with these. Kind of like the importance of just kind of doing that in life. There was a lot of times when I was like working for projects for the Formidai stuff or like DJ stuff, VR stuff, right? Where like it's kind of like, oh, do you like this? It's just like, mm-hmm. Like just for the sake of keeping everything moving, you know, smoothly. Just like, you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of have to smile and just like smile and nod and like, oh my. I'm always somebody that feels bad, like, asking for, like, changes in, like, a commission or something like that, right? Because I'm an artist, and I put myself in their shoes, and, like, man, I would feel bad if they asked me to change a bunch of shit, you know? Like, do you not like it? Like, what's up? Oops. I feel like I'm not choosing my words right today. I don't know. But, at least with my family, there is like something, I'm gonna be thinking about that fucking Europe trip for the rest of my life, to be honest. That Europe trip is really, like, and just be thinking about it forever. But there was a lot of moments during that Europe family trip where, like, I wasn't happy, or I wasn't comfortable, or I didn't want to do a certain thing, right? And I had to be reminded, or I would remind myself, right? That, like, there were, what, like 6 of us on that trip, right? And that it's not only my opinion that matters, you know, that it's like everybody's. I've always been really bad at, like, working in, like, a team, kinda? I don't know. Maybe not bad, but I've never really been used to it, you know? I'm not a good person in a team. I'm a big, like, solo worker. I like doing things myself, because, like, to admit it, like, to completely admit it, I'm selfish, and I only want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, right? And I don't like having to stop and consider somebody else. I mean, of course I will, you know, but of course I will, and that sounds a little bit more evil than I mean it to sound, but that's like, you know, at the complete depth, at the center of my selfish nature, right? At the center of my being, like, kind of like a selfish loner sometimes, right? I like doing things alone, and I don't like having to rely on others a lot, and I don't know. Does it make sense? I don't know. It's a tough balance depending on what you're working on, but I want my vision to be uncompromised. So I just do it myself. Yeah, true. But then it's really important, I think, to rely on people. I think there's some things you can only do when you work with people. And it's like when you work together, you reach such like bigger goals, you reach higher heights, you know? Sorry, I'm a big bunch of word salad today. There's a whole bunch of word salad today, to be honest. So, I'm talking about all this stuff about 2026, but to be honest, I don't think I'm done thinking about the year. Like, it hasn't hit me yet, you know, that it's like 2026. Juice. There's like a burnt, crunchy bit. Bye, big sushi. Sushi in space. Sushi in space. I feel like I'm not wording myself correctly. I don't know. I have this problem a lot, personally. Because, like, I don't think I do stuff on my own because no one cares to help me. There's plenty of people that care to help me. I think I'm just stubborn. I'm just really stubborn. I'm just a stubborn creature, right? I don't know. Obviously, stubborn and proud. I don't know what if I'm proud to be stubborn. I don't know about that. Taurus inside of me? Absolutely. No, what do I mean? It's like, God, I really can't describe it. The fuck is my upstairs neighbor doing? Can you hear that? Do you guys hear that? What the fuck? Do you hear that? What the fuck? That's for me. Yeah, that's my microphone picking that up. Oh, washing machine? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I asked for my microphone picking that up. You know, I feel like I'm always reflecting on stuff. I'm always like having these very self-reflective conversations, and then now I don't fucking know how to word anything. I don't know how to word anything. I guess I just got hit with like the weight of the year all at once, you know? I know, I gotta work on my vocabulary, you're right. So I guess I want to talk about my goals for the next year. I want to focus more on pushing out higher quality things, right? Pushing out higher quality, really trying to push myself as an artist again. Not quite settling for just good enough and trying to strive for something more that I'm proud of, you know? Getting out of my comfort zone a little bit. You believe in me? Thank you! It's hard to eat the sushi because it's not that good. The sushi's not that good. It's a struggle. Oh, there's no soy sauce. What a shame! Last sushi of the year, it's not that great. So I'm kind of struggling to eat it, not gonna lie. That squid is yellowtail. It's very pale though. Last year, my New Year's resolution was to lock in. I think I did a pretty decent job. I think I locked in. I think I locked in considerably. I had ups and downs, right? I had months where I was really fucking locked in. And then I had months where, like, I was not locked in at all. It is very hard to stay consistently locked in throughout the year. What's that? Oh, it's the bottom of a shrimp. It's the bottom of a shrimp sushi. I was like, what is that? And there's another sushi up there. What's that? Either my neighbor just sneezed or somebody's screaming outside. See if I can swim towards the sushi. Some sushi in the distance. It's forming like a ring around the planet. It's very funny here, look. Oh, it's blurry. Hold on. Look at all this sushi. Look at all of this. It's a world of sushi. What a beautiful universe. It's a great sushi bite. You guys think I did alright? There's a perfect job. You did so much this year. Did an amazing job. It'll be like that. It'll be like that. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm a perfectionist. So things gotta be exactly the way I want them, you know? I think that's why I feel so frustrated that I can't pick the right words today, you know? In the sushi universe. What is the context of space sushi? I don't know. I just thought it was a good vibe. So, my goals for next year. And putting aside all the emotional shit, right? Because I've just been emotional this whole stream, that's all I am. My goals, right? One goal. I want to perform a DJ set in Japan. In Japan. I want to perform a DJ set in Japan. Even just one. Even just one. Even just one. I think it'd be a cool goal. Like, I don't know. I think it'd just be cool to have that on my like resume, you know? My DJ resume. On my portfolio, what would you even call it? Oh, I feel like I'm floating through space right now. What would you even call it, you know? Ooh. Oh, looking up like that made me dizzy. I want to play a show in Japan. I would like to start driving too. I feel very embarrassed that I'm this old and I still don't drive. So this year, I'm gonna focus on driving no matter what it takes. You know, this will be the year I drive. And I've been saying that so many times, but this year's the year. This year's the year. I gotta get the driver's license. I don't know what to eat, Tasha. You can start by watching Drive by Ryan Gosling. I've already seen that movie. No, I want to drive. I mean, so I already have a car. I don't know how much I've talked about this before, right? I already have a car. Oh, I like that. I have a car already. I've had a car for a while, for a couple years. However, in my anxiety to start driving, it's just been sitting there, you know, gathering dust and rust. And so it needs some work, right? Thankfully, right, my sister's husband is a mechanic. He's told me multiple times, he's like, just let me know the moment you need me to fix this car up, I'll let you know how much it is. I think last time he said, like, I don't know, like $700, something like that, which is, like, not that much, you know? It's all things considered, like, car stuff wise, I feel like it's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap amount, don't you think? So, yeah, it's decent. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Mm-hmm. And the car I have is like... Yeah, it's just been sitting there, honestly. Like, the car I have, like, it's nothing crazy, But it's a little vehicle. And I have a lot of shame, I have a lot of shame over being as old as I am and not driving. But the reality is that, like, I think I have, like, a slight fear of driving. I have kind of like a... Is it a fear? I definitely have a little bit of a fear of driving. Not gonna lie, like... I blame it on when I was in high school. I took a driver's ed class in high school. And it was a really, like, convenient class, right? Because basically if you took that class, you got a certificate at the end, which meant that you could go to the DMV, take that certificate from your driver's ed class, and you didn't have to take the written exam. That counted as a written exam, right? However, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but they had a guy come in one day in that driver's ed class, and he was an accident photographer, like I think for the police or something. I don't remember, right? But basically, his job was to take pictures of accidents, including the gore, right? And so basically for like an entire hour or two, this guy was basically showing us, like the kind of shit that ends up on like LiveLeak, like stuff like that. Like really like full on, like decapitated heads and like just absolute like crazy ass gore, right? And then at the end of the class, he pulls out a body bag and puts it on the floor. And he's like, oh, just a funny little thing, does anybody want to try lying in the body bag? It's the only time you'll get to alive, And I couldn't pass up on that opportunity, right? So I lied. I went into the body bag, right? And I'm not gonna lie, ever since that class, I've been fucking terrified of driving. Like, I'm fine if somebody else is driving, right? I do get a little jumpy though, I get a little anxious. But ever since that fucking class, I got traumatized. And I think about that kind of stuff every single time, right, that I think about driving, right? It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. It's extremely fucked up. You know? boy. No, I didn't mean to open my record box. Oh, no, stop it. Close. Close enough. I don't want it. No. There you go. You wonder if that was your actual intention? I don't know. I think it was obviously to scare you, you know, into like, this is why you need to drive safe, right? But like, my thought when it comes to driving has always been like, when you're on the road, you could be the safest driver on earth. And if somebody else fucks up, you know, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Like, if somebody else on the road fucks up, you could die. That's the thought that fucks me up. That's like the thought, that's the concept that like really scares me about driving, you know. Drive defensively is what they always tell you at work. I don't know, man. Like, I've seen a lot of like accidents and stuff like that where it's just somebody minding their own business, you know, crossing the intersection. And then, you know, somebody runs a red, or somebody's drunk driving, or something like that, right? Like, you can be doing everything perfectly, and if someone fucks it up, right, you could die. Sorry, this is kind of a dark discussion, but it's kind of like a discussion, but I think about this a lot, you know? Yeah, and road rage is scary. I had a friend when I was way younger that would drive, right? And when I was in high school. And so, like, I just remember being in the car, and I think somebody cut them off. I don't know, right? When you don't drive, and when you're a kid, right? Like, you don't really pay attention to what's going on in the traffic, right? You're just looking out the window, like, you know? And I don't know what happened. Somebody cut them off or something, right? And the road rage was crazy. It was like they grabbed the steering wheel. It was like, ah! Ah! You know, like that. I was terrified. I remember, like, I looked out the window and, like, people in the other cars were looking like, what the fuck? You know? Like, what the fuck? It was like a gamer moment. Gamer moment. Yeah, like a full crash out. At any moment, you were just like, you can just fall victim to somebody's road rage. And that's terrifying. That's freaking terrifying. But anyway, all that stuff aside, right? All that stuff aside, I am hoping to just finally try and put that stuff beside me this coming year, 2026, and to like, what's the word? Face my fears? Yeah, to face my fears. To face my fears, to be brave and have some courage and learn how to drive. Because at the end of the day, millions of people drive every day and they get home safe, you know. Millions of people drive their entire lives and nothing ever happens, right? And then millions of people get in minor accidents and they're fine, right? Like, I just kind of have to accept the inevitability that I will probably get in an accident once or twice, but it's probably not going to be anything crazy, right? Either like, somebody, what's it called when somebody like bumps into you from the back, like fender bender, something like that. Something like that. Oh, when they rear end you, which one's the fender bender? Yeah, T-bone is from the side. Is fender bender from the front? Oh, you guys, I don't know if I can finish this sushi on stream. Oh. Fender bender is just a mild hit. Oh, okay. Rear ending. Okay. I see. I see. I see. So my other goal, my 2 goals, right? I want to go and drive, learn how to drive finally. I want to perform in Japan, which I think it's doable, right? Perform in Japan. And I guess one of my I guess these are all personal goals. But my other resolution for the new year is I want to get back into drawing. Or if it's not drawing, then something creative for myself. Not for streaming, not for VTubing, not for anything like that, but just for myself to just either start drawing again, or I don't know, make music, or I don't know, whatever, right? The reality is that originally I picked up DJing to have like a hobby, like a craft, not related to streaming or VTubing, to kind of be able to enjoy, right? I wanted something that I could do unrelated to streaming, unrelated to VTubing, just as like, something like that, a little outlet. However, for better or for worse, I started linking a lot of my DJing to my VTubing, started it kind of became my thing. It kind of became my thing as a VTuber. I don't regret it, but DJing used to be kind of like my outlet, my creative outlet away from VTubing, So now I need to find something else, because that's how I stay sane, that's how you stay sane in this thing, to do something completely like separated from streaming, from VTubing, if anything, just like a little passion thing, And so I just keep thinking that like I haven't been drawing much at all. I'm having a lot of fun making videos and little things like that. Be interesting to start making music, although I don't know. But I want to make things again. I want to make things again for myself, and not in any way that I feel like, oh, I I gotta make money from this, or I gotta do this, you know, because it's kind of like a job now, kind of thing, right? I still really, really enjoy DJing. Oh, thank you, Turkey! Thanks for 18 months. Happy New Year! That was me in 3D. Now I just work out in my free time. Yeah. Did I finish my sushi already? No, I stopped eating. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. I'm the freaking worst. Sorry. I'll keep eating. I'm sorry. I'll keep eating. I'll keep eating. I'm sorry. It's just the sushi's not that good. So, like, it's hard to eat it when it's, like, not that good, to be honest. Ugh. I wish I had gotten better sushi today. Be a little bit more enjoyable to eat. Yes, good. Eat more. Yeah, 3D modeling would be nice. I am already a YouTuber. You might see me making more videos in 2026 though, just because I'm having fun, you know? The eel is good at least. Yeah, what do you think the tuber and VTuber stands for? Virtual YouTuber. Except nobody really makes YouTube videos anymore. Everybody just streams. There's been a lot of like things where I felt like kind of wish I made this concept into a video instead of a stream, you know? Tuber like a potato. Tuber, I hardly knew her. I'm sad that Let's Plays are not as popular anymore. It's because, well, Hens and JP, they just call them livers. Livers? Livers? That sounds boring, though. Where's the virtual in that? Where is the virtual in livers? Am I doing anything for New Year's? So you're watching it, buddy. Actually, so tonight I've got, I'll be playing games on Yae's channel. And then, aside from that, every New Year's in VR chat, they host like a big instance where they have like a big community stream made out of videos that the community submits, and then you celebrate the new year with everybody. I've never gotten to go to that event before, so that's where I'm gonna be tonight. I'm gonna be on Yae's channel, and I'm gonna be in VR chat, just seeing what that's about, right? Because I never had a chance before. So, nothing very exciting. At the end of the day, basically just going to be sitting around all of New Year's. But that's okay. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It just need to be exciting. Exactly. Oh, you guys, I'm not going to finish the sushi. I'm full. I'm full, and I think I need to put the sushi in the fridge for a little bit. It's got like warm. I don't know. I don't want to feel icky, you know. turned down a New Year's Eve party because I wanted to chill tonight. I don't think I could do a New Year's Eve party, you guys. Like, like, it's like 11 and I'm already sleepy, you know? And it's like, New Year's Eve party? You're expected to, like, be super awake until, like, midnight and then party. You know? I just want to say, Happy New Year! Alright, good night. Like, yay! I saw the new year. Alright, good night, you know? Yippee! Yippee! Yeah, like that, like that. Yeah, Happy New Year now! Like that, like that. You got your ass working tomorrow anyway. That sucks, I'm sorry. I'm getting old, it's true. I got no sleep. I'm up until midnight. Then it's bed. Damn. Like, I don't even know if I feel like drinking much. I don't know. I have not been in a drinking mood lately. You work tonight? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. Oh my god, having to use this stuff here. You guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on. Let me turn this on. There you go. There you go. I had to get some water, you guys. I was fucking dying. I was so thirsty. Thank you. I'm getting comfy because, to be honest, I don't want to eat anymore. No, I just want to hang out. So we're gonna hang out for a little bit, like another 15 something minutes until Yae's New Year stream starts, and then we'll read into that. So for now, get you right on my lap. Yay. Yay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey here. Hey here. I wish I was a little better with words today. I'm a little disappointed that on the last day of the year, my brain is just kind of, bleh, you know, it's just kind of. So I guess I'll be thinking about this kind of thing a lot the next couple weeks. But my goals are to learn how to drive, perform in Japan. I want to have even higher quality this year. I want to be someone that the other V Formula girls can be proud of, you know? I'm sure this isn't the case, but I feel like everybody looks up to me and respects me, but I always get the feeling like everyone's a little scared of me. I don't know how to explain it. I think I do. I think I've realized I can be kind of an intimidating person. And I think it's just because I tend to do things alone a lot, you know? I guess I'm a little scary. I guess my aura is kind of strong. Yeah. When I got that Secret Santa gift from Alias, it came with a little handwritten card. And so in my hallway, right, I have this little, how do I explain it? Oh shit, where's my camera? Oh my god. Hold on. Hello? Why can't I grab my camera? Help. Why is my camera so close up? How do I fix this? Help. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do I fix this? Okay, so what was I saying? I have this little letter from her. I have it hung up on this little thing on the wall, and it's a really sweet letter, and it means a lot to me, you know. Because even though me and Alias haven't... Oh, the leg. Oh, my leg. Oh, sorry. Even though me and Alias haven't necessarily spent that much time together, we still have made memories together. But while I really, really like the letter and all the stuff that she says about how she really looks up to, you know, like my passion and my creativity and stuff like that, right? Like, I always can't help but notice that it's just about things I have done and not about necessarily memories together. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like it made me kind of realize, like, yeah, you know, everybody, like, you know, respects me and looks up to me and, you know, like, thinks well of me. But it's not an impact as, like, a super, yeah, like, it's not a super big impact as, like, a friend, you know? And it's true, because, like, the only person that I really kind of, like, spend much of any time outside of streams with is Yae. And even then, sometimes, like, I don't know, I don't usually join a lot of the voice calls. I don't usually, like, join a lot of stuff. I try to join here and there, right? But I'm that kind of person that, like, always thinks that, like, you know, oh, probably nobody likes me, so I'm not gonna join the voice call, because, you know, I like that flavor with brainworm, you know? Like, the flavor of brainworm that's like, oh, everybody hates me, you know? Not that I actually think everybody hates me, but you know, I'm sure you guys understand exactly what I mean, right? Like, I'm sure if you guys have ever been in that kind of situation, right? Where, like, you know, you're in your friend server, everybody's in the voice chat, and, like, you kind of want to join, but then, like, the social anxiety kicks in, you know? Yeah. I'm a lot better about that kind of thing now. I'm way better about that thing nowadays. But it'd be nice to make memories with everybody this next year as like actual friends, you know? And I've learned enough about myself this year to understand that is completely on me, and it's because I don't open up to people. It's my biggest challenge in life. I don't open up to people. And when I get really stressed out, I, like, isolate myself. Because I don't want to bring anybody down with me, you know? I'm like that kind of person. I'm that kind of person. Aww, you enjoyed V49 so much. I'm really glad, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, after this year, I was convinced that everybody was going to hate us, that everything was over, you know? And so I'm really, really grateful for everybody for still being here, you know? I'm super, super, super grateful for it. And I've had such a wonderful year with you guys. We have had such a wonderful 2025. You know? We had a lot of ups and downs. But, like, I have realized that whenever, like, when people say that, like, trauma bonding is a thing, it is so true. It is so true. It really does kind of, like, bring you closer with people, you know? Not that you should only form friendships out of trauma bonding, but it's like going through stuff together, it opens up a side of you to other people that you don't normally open up, right? I think about it a lot too because, like, it's a big thing of the Europe trip, and that, like, that time I had with my mom, just one-on-one, where the both of us went to go see the Claude Monet gardens, and we took, like, long train rides together and everything, right? And we just talked the whole way through, and I opened up to her in a way that I had never opened up before, and that's my own mother, you know? That's my own mom. Like, I opened up to her, like, for real this time, and that was really, like, it really taught me a lot, you know? It taught me so much. So, in 2026, I want to try and open up more to all the girls, and I think I also just have to accept that, especially since V for Me keeps growing, I'm sure not everyone's gonna like me. Maybe already somebody doesn't like me. I don't know. I like to think that everybody gets along. At least that's what it comes off as, right? Like, everybody's nice, you know? And everybody's nice to me, everybody's nice to each other, right? But who knows? Maybe somebody fucking hates me. You never know. You never know. You literally never know. But that's okay. That's okay. You have to be okay with just the fact that you are not 100% in control. Oh my god, what did I just do? Sorry. Oops. You have to be okay with the fact that that you're not in control sometimes, you know? That you can't be in control about the way people see you, right? But I think more than anything, and don't take this as like a, oh my god, Mono is gonna graduate kind of thing. I want this time in V for Me to, like, really, you know, 5-10 years from now, you know, when I'm doing something completely different with my life, that, like, you know, that it feels all worth it, and that I made connections, and that I made friends, you know? That's what I really want. At the end of the day, you know, subscriber numbers, followers, all that kind of stuff, it's just a number, right? It's just a number. The day that I decide I've had enough of VTubing, and the day that I decide, I don't know, I'm gonna go become a fucking airplane pilot, I don't know, you know? Like, the day that ever happens, like, the subscriber count's not gonna follow me, you know? It's like one of those things where, like, they say, like, when you're on your deathbed, you know, like, okay, maybe comparing it to dying is too dramatic, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's a little too intense, but wait, I guess what I mean to say is that, like, at the end of the day, yeah, the subscriber count doesn't fucking mean anything, right? I learned that a long time ago. Subscriber count, the viewers, all that stuff, it doesn't matter. Like, that shit doesn't matter. What will matter, right, is, yeah, can you imagine on my tombstone on my subscriber count? What does matter, though, I think, is the people you meet, the connections you make, the skills you gain, the doors that are open to you, the experiences you make. And I think I kind of want to focus on that in the next year. I want to focus on that. Now, with all that said, will we see the return of Mono Burger in 2026? Yeah, because I want to do it. I want to do Mono Burger. I think as a VTuber, your success is measured by how much impact you made on your fans' lives. I think so too. And, like, when one of you tells me that, like, you were inspired or that you learned something new, something like that, honestly, that's worth a million bajillion subscribers, And that matters to me a lot more. I think that matters a lot more. And so, by that same kind of topic, right? Happy New Year! By that same kind of topic, right? I don't want to leave. This is making me sound like I'm gonna graduate. I'm not graduating. It's just I think you guys understand, like, kind of like the context that I'm talking, right? Like, whenever my time in V4 or as a VTuber does come to an end, right? I don't want to walk away without really having made real connections, right? Real friendships. 'Cause, like, yeah, being a corporal VTuber is a job, but it's not a normal job, It's not like I just show up, clock in, clock out, and then nobody knows about me, And it'd be really nice if I can just really nurture the friendships and the connections I have with the girls, with the senseis, people and staff, right? Because every time I leave a job, like in the past, it's always been like I completely lose contact with people, like people that were very cool, and it'd be nice to actually make friends, to make connections, Like, how cool would it be that 10, 20 years from now, like, I'm still in contact with Yae or something, 10, 20, 30 years from now, I can send Nova, little Christmas card or something, right? I know this is making it sound like I'm either gonna fucking die or graduate. I promise that's not it. I'm just... this is just the flavor of sentimental that I am, And there's a lot of people outside of V4 also. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not trying to put the death flags up. But it's just like, the older I get, the more I realize, like, how much my walls are up. And it's also something I not learned, but something that I really saw when I was in Europe too, right? That, like, I remember, like, I'd be in a store or something with my mom, and she would just be like, oh, look, like your sister loves this kind of stuff. And in my head, like, in my head, I'd be pouting, being like, I like it too. Why aren't you saying, oh, it's just like the stuff you like? I like it too. And I just kind of like, I realized, like, oh, I guess not even my mom really knows a lot of the stuff I like, because I don't talk about it. You know? I don't talk about it. I don't open up. And so how the fuck is anybody supposed to know, you know? How's anybody supposed to know me when I don't really give anybody the opportunity, you know? And so, like, I don't know, I just want to try. I just remember feeling that way while in Europe, just like thinking to myself, like, what about me, you know? I'm really glad you had fun partying with the tabemonos. I hope you guys have plenty of fun this year. I am really happy that, like, you guys as a community have become such a welcoming group, you know? And that one of the things I kept saying at the beginning, you know, when I first debuted, is that I really wanted to make a space where you guys could make friends. Because it's like, if you're here watching me, then you guys, for the most part, have a lot in common, you know? Like, everybody in the chat right now, like, you know, you guys like retro games, or you guys like anime or VTubers, stuff like that, right? This is where we post a tabemono kissing emoji. Cheer, cheer, cheer. And you guys have been there for each other, you know, like, you guys have, like, made friends, or at least, like, acquaintances, right? Hell, I know 2 tabemonos started dating. That's crazy. Like, 2 tabemonos met and fell in love and started dating. Isn't that so cute? Oh, thank you, girl. Tabemonos are dating? Yeah, dude, there's like, I think there's at least 2 tabemono couples, which I think is really happy. And I know there's plenty of tabemonos that have, like, made, like, deep friendships, you know, like, that have made, like, best friends in the community. And I know those of you that go to cons, right, like, you guys have a group now. You don't have to be alone in that kind of stuff anymore. You guys don't like, you don't have to like each other a ton, you know. You guys don't all have to be besties, you know. But it's nice that we've able to really make a community, you know. Yugiri is like, oh, alright, I get it, you want me to leave, God. You guys want me to end stream? Alright, fine. Just kidding. Let me reach a good stopping point. I'm just really happy. I think 2025 was a rough year. But it was a year where I feel like I learned a lot about myself, and the good things made up for the bad things, you know, and the bad things that happened, I feel, are things that I was able to learn from, right? and Blazer has traumatized me. What? And you haven't traumatized him? Some of you are little creatures, mischievous little troublemakers. Is that clever? Clever! Telemonos are perfectly normal. It's chill. It's true. Well, I guess the stream started, so we should get going soon. I wish I could have been a little bit more eloquent. I didn't finish my sushi. I couldn't really say the things I wanted to say, but just know that I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Every year we've spent together has been so wonderful. And I'm really grateful for those of you that have been here since the beginning, those of you that have been here since last year, those of you that found me this year, those of you that are just finding me this month. You know? At the end of the day, when you're a VTuber, the people around you are everything, right? And I would be nothing. I would be absolutely nothing without you guys. Absolutely nothing. And I'm so grateful for all the times you guys have been there for me throughout the year. You know, when you're there to back me up, or you're there to support me, you're there to cheer me up when I'm having a rough time, or to, like, cheer me on when I have a big thing coming up, you know? It's really special. I'm really glad. Sorry, I was scratching my neck. I'm just really glad I have you guys in my life, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm looking forward to a 2026 with everybody. I apologize in advance if I say anything stupid in 2026. If I do something that pisses you off in 2026. If I don't know, if I say something dumb, or if I get Menhera in 2026, bro, I'm so ready to say stupid shit next year. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the bond that we all have, you know? Let's have brainworms together. Me reaching out my hand. Let's have brainworms together. Oh, look at the lag. Holy moly. Holy moly. And we can share the worm. Here's the worm. This is not going to be the last I talk about all my feelings about the new year. To be honest, I just didn't wake up very eloquent. Today's one of those days that I probably like would have just spent all day fucking just nonverbal, you know? Oh, sorry. Or just spent all day nonverbal. So, alright, you guys. Let's go and raid into the New Year's event. I'm probably not gonna join the big satsus because I'm not good with big group calls. I just know that I already see all those people in the car. I know. I just know that if I join in, I'm just gonna freeze up. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not good with big group calls, so probably not gonna happen until later. I'm buried. Doing this with a VR headset's such a pain. There you go. There we go. The acoustics get really loud. Yeah, I'll be in the chat. I'll be watching them in the chat, but I probably won't join in until later for the call, you know? I get really overwhelmed. Can't wait for Uno. You guys, I have bad news. It might not be Uno. It might be 100% orange juice. Apparently Uno wasn't working. So apparently Uno wasn't working. Who knows? So we'll see. Yeah, I think we're gonna play 100% orange juice. I know, when is it ever working, right? Alright, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't really have like an end screen on this. I don't really have an end screen on my laptop. I don't really have my stream set up properly on here. So what the fuck? Did you guys hear that? You hear that? That's my fucking neighbor. What the fuck is he playing right now? This is why I don't do ASMR at this time of day. Dude, it's so loud. Where's he playing? What's that song? Alright, you guys. I guess that's my outro music. That's my closing BGM. Alright, y'all. I will see you I don't know what dude, I haven't thought about what the fuck I'm doing this week. So probably tomorrow. I don't know. We'll wing it. I love you guys. I will see you next time, and see you then, everybody. Let's cry. Bye bye. Goodbye. Mwah. Here, I have the ASMR mic, so I can give you like an ASMR style smooch. Here. Over here. Alright. Goodbye. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bim 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 bim